I could see your leg move out. And I could see it on that one too. Now I'm going to test the Achilles. And I can see your calf contract. And there too. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, now the next exams I'm going to do is range of motion of the shoulder. So I'm going to have you do a couple things. I want you to move your arms out to the side here. Good. And that's going to be abduction and then in. That would be adduction. Good. And I want you to put your palm on the back of your neck, and that'll be external rotation. Good. And then I want you to go like this. Perfect. And that's internal rotation. And then I'll have you stand up for the last one that we're going to do. So this one I want you to put your arms straight out in front of you. Good. And then back behind you, palms up. Good. And that's forward flexion and hyperextension, which is perfect. Your range of motion looks good. Any shoulder issues at all?
Not really, no.
Okay. So I'm going to have you lay down. We're going to do your hip. Both your hips. Okay, so the first ones I want you to do are the abduction. So I'm going to have you bring your leg out to the side. Good, and back in. And you can do that with your other leg. And back in. And now I want you to move this leg and kind of keep it straight and move it over, like cross it over your other leg. Good, and that's adduction. And the other one. Good. And now I want you to put this heel up onto your, like you're crossing your leg, yep, and that's external rotation. And then I want you to turn your foot out, kind of like this. Good, and that's internal rotation. And can you do that with your other leg as well? External rotation, good. And then internal rotation, yep, perfect. Okay, and the next thing I want you to do is lift this leg straight up in the air, keeping it straight, and that's hip flexion with knee extension. Good, and you can put it down again. And then I want you to do the same thing, only bend your knee this time. So, good, hip flexion, knee flexion. And can you do the same thing with your other leg? Yep, hip flexion, knee extension, and hip flexion, knee flexion, good. And now I'm going to have you turn over onto your abdomen. And keeping your legs straight, can I have you lift this leg up into the air? Good, and that's hip extension, knee extension. I want you to do the other side. Perfect. And now this time I'll have you lift this up, but then bend your knee when you lift it up. Yep, and then lift up. Good, and hip extension, knee flexion, and same thing on the other side. Very good. Okay, and then the one thing that I forgot to do while we were standing up is I'm going to have you stand up again. I'm going to test your balance, which would be the Romberg test. So I'll have you close your eyes, and I want you to stand with your feet exactly like that, and close your eyes. Good, and I don't see abnormal swaying or like you're going to fall over. So that's good. I think that's the end of our exam. I'm just going to take a look at a couple things and make sure I didn't miss anything, so you can just have a seat.
Okay.
I don't see anything that was missed. So
Okay.
thank you for letting me do your entire exam.
Thank you.
And just come back if you have any issues.
Okay.
Okay, it was nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.